y'all. Oh, I've been liking these cards. I've been doing these all day. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Wow, I'm up chewing stuff today. Peace, 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 peace. I'll make sure I got everything today. Peace, peace, grand rising. People be responding all late. Peace, South Keys. I swear you've been so sporadic. I feel like you cheating on me. I'm gonna find out you cheating. I'm that crazy girl for you too. South Keys, you cheating on me. I just need you to go ahead and put it out on the table now. We need to know now. We need to know these things now. We ain't been seeing you. South Keys, you must got a new boo. Grand Rising. It's a top. Thank you. It's a little top I got online. This is at Shop T Chanel. Shop T Chanel. Y'all know me and my shameless plugs. Why they call them shameless plugs? You should be proud of that. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I share it. Y'all, I'm burning my cinnamon. The cinnamon, I'm about to have it, though. Look. The cinnamon ready to quit. All right, y'all. Oh, look what came in today. Touch of Love. Patchouli came in yesterday. I didn't see it. You know why? So this is my thing. So let's talk about that. Everybody was inboxing me stuff, and I gotta put this in the spray bottle. Oh my God, this smells so good. Thank you. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, my fellas, y'all probably would like this. This has definitely more of a masculine scent. Maybe that's why I like it. This is definitely the scent that I'll probably be using for divinations on my Shango days and Ogun, my masculine energies. Thank you. Peace, peace, peace. I didn't watch it. A lot of y'all watched it for me. I knew it would be an amazing memorial. I knew it would be an amazing energy, a very strong energy, but I am super, super, super in tune with what's going on with the universe. And even when the whole initial situation popped, like my stomach was in knots, and I didn't even understand. So stuff like that, I'll try not to even, like, I don't even go to my own family's memorials or homegoings and transitional services. Like, I don't do those because it's too much energy for me, and I'll be sick for a minute. I'll be shut down, and y'all won't see me. So I can't do stuff like that. But I heard it was amazing. I heard his mama is amazing. But for me, the people that was inboxed, everybody was like, even my ex, he hit me up. He was like, I'm like, they was like, his mom is so like dope. And I'm like, what did y'all expect? He was an amazing man. So did you expect for him to come from something less? That's just how I look at it. Like, the fact he had to come through a strong foundation. Had to. He wouldn't have that type of common sense. Even when kids go wild for a moment, they core, no matter what that core is, somebody had to be on it. Somebody. Yeah, I don't do that overwhelming. I've only went to, did I even go to my great-grandmother's funeral? I can't even remember. I was so emotional and so sick over her. And there was some other energy going on with that whole situation anyway. But I know I went to my grandmother's funeral. Yeah. And I think I went to my great aunt's funeral because she was the woman who raised my father. So, yeah, I don't do funerals at all. It's too much. It's too much. And people been indulging too much in that energy. And I told y'all, I get it. And that's why I was saying, make peace with the energy when it was happening. Do what you needed to do when it was happening. Process those emotions and let them go. But don't let this platform pull you into that energy because it's going to get you off. And they need that energy for something totally different. Please believe me. I don't say stuff just to be saying it. I don't say stuff just to be saying it. Sometimes we don't see the bigger picture in things. You got to really pay attention to where you're directing that energy. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave that alone. I can't even do the lobby. I can't be nowhere close. Man, listen. I can't be nowhere close. I get emotional doing readings. So y'all already know. Come on now. I get emotional when I can feel somebody's emotion through a reading. If I'm picking up energy like that, y'all know I can't do that. But, oh, Ashe. I've been getting a lot of messages about his mom. So, willfully, I'll be half of that for my children. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. You said a spell we need to do for this pollen. No, you better go get you some of that honey. Get you some honey. Get your immune system together. I'll never be bothered with all of that. I don't never be bothered by all of the pollen. Everybody else do. It's interesting. I need to look into that. Yeah, it's rare for me to get any type of allergic reaction. Gotta maybe lose count. I don't know how many times. That strength card keep popping out. Ashe. Ooh. Yeah, turmeric is good. Actually, if you mix turmeric with honey, mix the turmeric with honey, or if you go to, I don't know if they still got some, but what's her name? Urban Spice. I think she has some at Comedic that's already mixed. Peace, beloved. Peace, peace, peace. I ain't see anybody else. I feel you. South Keys, I ain't doing no readings. I'm just doing a daily reading. Let's see what these cards say for us today. Ooh. Since you seem to, be present. Ashe. I feel that one. I feel that. I've been being reminded to be present. Let's see. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, beloveds. Peace coming in. Victim card coming up again. We've been getting this a lot. They keep reminding us. It's been a lot on this. Been a lot. All right. Been a lot. Okay, so the victim card is all about that one dynamic and the other dynamic. Making choices that are a reflection of our past, or are we making choices that are a reflection of our evolution? Are we walking into our future self, or are we walking into our past self? Are we doing, I used to like to use the words like when something might make me feel uncomfortable, or even for other people, I'll be like, oh, you about to lace up your track shoes. You lacing up your sneakers? Because that means that you're getting ready to do what you always been doing. You getting ready to repeat that cycle. You got to get on that treadmill of life. Exactly. You repeating cycles. Let's not repeat cycles. They don't serve us. They don't serve us. They ain't even in alignment with us, and we know that. You should be in a space, especially if you're listening to me on a daily basis. You should be in a space where I'm consistently saying, do not repeat cycles from your past. Do not repeat past behaviors. Don't keep walking in that same circle. We already know what that circle entails. We learned that lesson. We've experienced that circle. Why are you doing it again? It's not serving you. It's time to move to your future self. It's time to walk in your future, the evolution of who you are. Even if you don't fully got it, even if you feel like it might be too much responsibility, even if you feel like I'm fearful of what's on the other side of that door, still walk forward. Don't pause. Don't stutter step. That ain't what we doing. Life comes with roller coasters. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. It comes with the roller coaster effect. It comes with the light and the dark. But this is about appreciating the light and the dark. Appreciating these lessons and what sometimes we look at as the dark side of our life. It creates balance. We cannot have light without dark. We cannot have light without dark. We can't walk into this expect for everything to always be in the light. Sometimes that shadow got to come out. And when the shadow come out, it's about your perception now. Well, how are you perceiving it? What's your perspective of it? Do you see it as being an amazing experience? Because you know there's growth in the shadow. There's always going to be growth. There's always going to be a lesson. And that lesson pushes us forward and pushes us closer to our higher self. So appreciate that. Be in gratitude for that. Understand it. Understand that the last card was the Guardian card. Understand that your spirit guides and your ancestors are going to support you all the way through. Even if you don't understand it, your spirit guides and your ancestors will support you every step of the way. They will give you exactly what you need to make sure that this stays in balance. They're not going to give you a whole bunch of rainy days and no sunshine. They're not. And you can be tired, but you know why you tired, beloved? You tired because you're not taking the time to really process and digest this lesson. And if you keep repeating it, you're not changing the circumstance. Guess what? You're going to stay in this dark. You're going to stay in the shadow. The only reason we don't make it out of the shadow is because we refuse. We being resistant to the lesson that's being taught. We being resistant to what they're trying to push us into. A lot of times we get into that uncomfortable space. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You got to get to the space where you like, if I don't feel uncomfortable, I'm not growing. I ain't pushing myself to my greatness. So how are you going to push yourself to the greatness? How? You got to process those lessons. You got to really confront it face on, head on. If you're not confronting it, guess what? You're going to learn it again. And it's an and again and again. You're going to keep getting that same trifling girl. You're going to keep getting that same trifling dude in your life. You're going to keep getting them jacked up jobs that you know ain't pushing you towards your success, that you know is going to make you frustrated. You're going to get the same results. Quit doing the same thing and expecting a different results. It don't work like that. What's the definition of that? Look, what's the word for that? Insanity. When you comfortable, 9 times, and I'm not saying you can't be comfortable and at peace. There's a difference between being comfortable and being at peace. It's a difference. This gonna get on my nerves already, I can tell. What's the difference between being comfortable and at peace? Being at peace is more like I'm at peace with how this is going. I'm at peace with how things are resonating and this lesson. I'm like walking in meditation. You at peace with everything. You connected to source. So I know this is happening right now, but this is just a temporary moment. That's 5 minutes out of my day. Just 10 minutes out of my day. A lot of times we overindulge in the actual situation. The situation lasts honestly like a small moment. The trigger is all honestly 9 times out of 10 a very small moment out of your day. But we'll sleep in resonating in that energy, and it makes it worse. We linger and we holding on to it. Stop. That was a moment. Let that moment go. That's why I don't overindulge in certain energy. And I'll be real uneasy when people keep. That was yesterday. Why we still on that? We still on that? Y'all still pushing that? You're not at peace. You need to meditate and let that shit go. You need to use meditation like it's weed. Let that shit go. Blow that shit out. Okay, so the love card is present. And present is you live in the moment. That's funny. And are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Ashe. I hadn't even read what it was. Y'all know these cards is new for me. So being present. Being present. Okay? Live in the moment. Stop feeling like what happened yesterday. Sometimes we've been hurt yesterday. We've been, going through some stuff yesterday. And we feeling like we taking that energy into today. And then now today is jacked up because you taking yesterday's energy into today. Stop it. It don't serve you. Peace, beloved. It don't serve you. It's not for you. It is going to take away from your greatness. Why is it taking away from your greatness? Because you're not operating in your happiness. And if you're not operating in your happiness, you ain't accessing all your DNA ladders, some steps in that ladder. I'm going to do a video on that one day. You ain't operating your greatness. So stop it. All right? The most difficult lesson for human beings is to learn how to live in the present moment. It is a part of our nature to look forward to the future and dwell on the past. And unfortunately, it is a mindset that strips us of our power. Instead, we should be taught to learn from the past, live for today, and experience tomorrow. Only then are we able to glimpse our true mission on earth. Everything else is just static. When you are present in the moment, you are existing where life is actually occurring. Don't spend valuable time worrying about a crisis that may never come. Of course, look at the grand picture, evaluate your life, set goals, but don't place unneeded stress where it doesn't belong. It is wasted energy. Reliving the past is also a fool's game. You have no power there other than to diminish the potential of today. In contrast, in the present, you have the power to forgive, Mm. The power to forgive the hurts done to you and apologize for any you caused. The past becomes a stepping stone of enlightenment as opposed to a speed bump on your road to happiness. Fully appreciate the moment right now and attempt to get the most out of every second. It is when you let go and reside in the present that you are able to summon the love and energy through this experience. Ah, god dang gone Shay. All right. So listen, live in the moment. Peace, beloveds. Peace, 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 peace. Live in the moment. Stop feeling like you can't live in the moment. Stop being distracted by yesterday. Quit worrying about how you gonna pay that bill tomorrow. Now, I ain't telling y'all not to pay your bills, because then y'all gonna be talking about, I said don't pay your bills. I said quit worrying about how it's gonna happen. A lot of times y'all be stressing yourself out before it even happens. Operate in the energy today. Operate in your strength today. Operate in your power today. When you are constantly operating in the present, you're focused on that frequency that you're in at that moment. So what are you doing? You bringing more of that good energy to you. You bringing more of the vibration that you are evolving into you. When you worried about, man, I did this, I used to be this person. Now you taking away from who you are today. Because now you thinking about, oh, I used to be this person. I might have used to do some jacked up shit. But guess what? Now you a new person. Every day you have the opportunity. It's another 24 hours. Today I could be whoever I want to be. Today I want to be, I don't know, somebody. I don't know what character I'm invoking today, but whoever she is, I can be her. I can be her. And however amazing I want to be, I can create my future today. I create my destiny today by the actions I'm doing today. I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. I needed that card too, y'all, because sometimes I be so stressed out about, dang, I did this. I ain't do this. I mixed up somebody's order. I ain't even stressed it. I was like, man, I done mixed up y'all order. Let me sit there and resend what you missing. But I'm good. Like, it's not like, it is what it is. We human. But learn to stay here, right now, this moment. And that's hard. Sometimes that's hard for me. When I go get my nails done, they used to me now. They used to me. Because I be thinking about 100 things. I don't never sit there and just be disconnected. It's hard for me to disconnect. It take a minute. So they be like, your hands too tense. They be frustrated with me, child. Because I'll be sitting there looking at the clock. I need for y'all to hurry the hell up. So, look, be in the present, in that present moment. You know, practice being in meditation. Connect to that breath. You better put it out there, South Keys. Be connected to breath. Be connected to breath. Make sure you're connecting and being centered. So when it's time for you to really enjoy and love where you're at, you know how to enjoy it. Think about every day as a vacation. Child. That let us know we be stressing too much. We ain't in the present. Why go get your nails done? Why go somewhere where you're supposed to actually be relaxed and enjoying that moment, and then be sitting there tense? That don't even make sense. It don't make sense. I'm gonna have to remind myself that today. No, I ain't going today. I want to go today. It ain't gonna happen though. I need to go. Every day I've been having so much going on. One of my healers, I'm gonna see if I can convince her to go on live when she come today. One of my healing friends is coming by today for me to do some work for her. So I'm hoping that she'll let me go live, pop a live on her real quick or whatnot. I'm going to upload this today. I actually really like this. It does have, if you've ever smelled patchouli, it has a earthy smell. I love patchouli for my divinations. I don't know why. That's been the first oil that I've always used. It's been patchouli. It grounds me. It opens me up from a spiritual perspective. So I'm definitely feeling the whole patchouli vibe that I got going on. I do have dimples. Hey, you just seeing it. We keep supporting each other. Yes. Sleeping is important, but don't sleep too much. Don't sleep your life away, y'all. Don't sleep your life away. Don't sleep your life away. Rest is important. It's good, especially if your body is in dis-ease. Rest is important. Right now, rest is important because of this Jupiter retrograde. So Jupiter retrograde is about expansion. We talked about this. Right now, this is about recharging, regrouping, making sure that you are doing things that nourish your body, especially if you got that Jupiter in your 6th house. Make sure you're doing things that can, nourish and reset the energy so when it goes back direct, you can be ready to run. I promise you, this summer about to be a fool. Right at the end of the summer, y'all gonna start seeing a whole lot of the people that's been working and planting seeds and, getting the wood on their fertile ground. It's gonna be a time frame where y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, I see the fruit of my labor. I see it. It's a lot that's gonna be popping off. This is a good year for entrepreneurs, I'm telling you. It's a lot of energy that's in alignment with it. So make sure you're putting your ducks in a row, as they say. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to kind of make sure I do them cards. Definitely stay present. I'm looking at my cinnamon looking like it's charcoal right now. That cinnamon had a hard day. I need to put some new cinnamon. To rest, listening to you. Oh, Shay, you got your siblings? That's good. I'm the only child. No, not if you putting it. Let me say this. It can be a messed up year or it can't be a messed up year. It's on your perception. How do you view it? Do you see it as being messed up? Because if you already predicting it's going to be messed up, guess what it's going to do? Be messed up. When it comes to business, all my entrepreneurs, it seems like I got a lot of entrepreneurs actually that follow me. All of my entrepreneurs, when it comes to business, let me say this. All it is about is the energy that you're putting into your business. Work that business like it's a 9 to 5. The same energy that you will put in for the clear people is the same energy that you should be putting in for yourself. Okay? Work it like a 9 to 5. Make sure that you create a blueprint and a plan. Blueprint and a plan. Okay? Create it. Understand it. Visualize. What is the destination you're trying to get to? Where is your destination? I don't do nothing without like a blueprint. The only thing that I've done, honestly, without a blueprint is this. This whole She Is Magic thing is so organic But most of my stuff, let me take that back. A lot of my stuff has been very organic. It's been stuff that I kind of naturally get into. But once I'm in it, then I'll sit down and make a blueprint. Like, okay, what do I need to do? How can I improve who I am in this dynamic? So when I'm in my She Is Magic mode, I'm always working on what do I need to do to improve who I am. If y'all see me as a teacher, then I'm trying to improve the knowledge that I'm gaining. I'm always going to push myself in areas that I might not normally push myself because I ain't got to. I could be perfectly fine doing the other stuff that I do, doing my regular readings for my friends and family, and hug on my babies. But I make sure that I consistently push myself in the other areas that I need to so I can be of service when it comes to this dynamic. And this is something natural, honestly, which is crazy because this is what I've been running from since I was young. I used to have people coming to me when I was like 19, 18, asking for guidance, asking for understanding. And I used to be looking at people like, that was before I had kids. It's like, I ain't got no kids. Why y'all keep coming to me? I didn't get it then. I didn't understand it then. I didn't understand what it was there for. I was trying to, figure it out. And then as time started, I just always became that person. I was always like, now the one part, everybody used to ask to borrow money from me too. I was like, I'm sitting over here with 5 kids. I might not have had that many at the time, but I always be like, I'm over here with umpteen kids. And y'all asking me for money. Why is it that I got money to give you and I might not even have the money to give people? I just automatically get into a space that I'm a nurturer. So if I have extra and my stuff is taken care of, I got an extra few dollars, I'm going to give it to somebody. That's just how I always been. I haven't been doing that lately, though. I've been telling people no. No, I don't got it. Child, I got these kids. I got these kids. I ain't got it. I ain't got it to give. But the old me used to I would take away from my own personal stuff, things that I could be doing for my personal self. I would sacrifice my personal expense money to help other people. Now I'd be like, no, dang, maybe you can go work. I stay giving somebody an idea. Listen. But now I'm here. So, but this is just something that is organic and I let it do what it's doing. Every once in a while, that business energy will kick up in me because I know I can be tighter in what I'm doing, how I'm organizing this element. But I want to make sure that once I get all of the business, the logistics side as far as with the website and all of that I'm still being organic to who I am because that's how I started this. Just to say what was on my mind. Just to share with the information that I have. Right? You better go donate some blood. I don't know. Do y'all have that Plato's Closet? Like Plato's Closet, you can go sell your clothes. You need to go take some of them J's over there. Something. I don't know what you need to do. I don't know. Bye. Listen. And I used to feel guilty. It would eat me up when I used to say no. Yeah, I used to feel so guilty. Listen, it used to eat me up. Now, I be saying I don't even answer. I think they done got the hint now. I do now. I'm gonna add it on my. I put them on my YouTube, South Keys. You better go join my YouTube page. Join my YouTube page. It's She Is Magic. So I put all my lives now on YouTube. If you are not following me on YouTube, y'all know we trying to get my followers up over there. Share, like, invite your friends. Now sound like them other people. Share, like, and invite your friends. But for real, like with the business side, like my other businesses, and when I help other business, like when I was helping comedic science, when I was helping certain dynamics, I'm always in a blueprint. Like, let's plan it. Let's look at what it is that we need to write down as the structure. I'm good for coming into somebody else's business. That's another little business that I'll be dabbling in, helping other businesses build their brand. It's not hard, y'all. It's not. It's all about your energy. One, making sure that you're in the right business for yourself that's connected to what you're supposed to be doing. Two, looking at your placements in your chart. Let's go back to the natal chart. Let's deal with the spiritual part, the metaphysical part. Make sure that's in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing and where your money coming in. But three, make a plan. Damn it. I'm so tired of our businesses being out here just aimlessly wandering. A lot of people will jump into some things and you don't do the research and you're not really paying attention to what. And sometimes I get the whole, oh, I ain't worried about my competition. You need to be. Excuse me. It's not about them taking money out your hand, but you want to pay attention to if they're being successful, not the ones that's not successful. We don't want to pay attention to the ones that's struggling and still trying to figure it out. I ain't worried about them. I'm worried about the people, or I'm intrigued. Let me use the right words because wording is everything. I'm intrigued by the people who are successful at their brand. I don't care what type of branding you doing. I don't care what type of business you running. I am that chick that will sit there and study what you're doing and how you're doing it so I can incorporate and implement it in what I'm doing. And then I add my own gift and my own personality and what connects to me. So like for me, I have Rahu and Ketu in the second and eighth house, excuse me. Anybody who has that placement, North Node in the second house, you should be connecting your face, your image to everything you do. Your face should be on your business cards. It should be in the front of your website. It should be, you are your brand. Okay? Your personality and the way people are drawn into you, that's part of your brand. I used to run from that. I'm an introvert times 10, y'all. I do not like being around people. I'm not a big people person. I know it might seem like it, but I'm not. And I'm a Leo, so I'm supposed to be like a socialite type. I am sometimes. I take that back. I am sometimes, and every once in a while that comes up. But most of the time, I like to read. I like to be in the corner. I like to be in my chair. Y'all can't even see my little chair over here. I like to be in my chair curled up with the cover and reading. That's normally me. But when you got that North Node in that second house, and that North Node represents Rahu. Rahu is like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Give me the money, give me the fame, give me all of it. I want all of it. I want the success. How can we get to the money? How can we get to the success so I can buy the car that I want, so I can get the house that I want? Your North Node is the North Node. The North Node. When that North Node is in that second house, that's when you personally have to be connected to your brand. Now, that doesn't mean that your business is not going to be successful because you ain't got North Node in the second house. That just means that if you have North Node in the second house, that's that little symbol that looks like the Leo symbol almost. When you have that in the second house, that Rahu energy, it's going to want success. So pay attention to where Rahu is sitting in your chart. What sign is he sitting in your chart? Because depending on what sign he's sitting in, that's going to let you know, okay, what energy do you need to be doing? Man, listen. And then, like, if people are drawn to you, that could be your Venus placement. When Venus is placed in a certain position in your chart, people are drawn to you. When Scorpio is in a certain placement in your chart, people are just automatically drawn. They be mesmerized by the words that you're saying, and you don't even know why. When you got certain dynamics going on in your third house, there are going to be people that are going to be compelled to listen to you, and you don't even know why. This is like when I used to do music. it was crazy because I don't feel like I was the dopest MC. I didn't feel like I had, I'm probably more critical on myself than anybody else. But because of the texture of my voice and maybe the way that I presented myself, people were automatically, I could be at an open mic, I could be at whatever, people would stop just to stare, be like, who is that? For real. It was crazy. And and then I probably threw people off because I come in looking like this, basically. For real. I was super girly and super feminine. So they always thought that I was going to sing. Everybody always pegged me for a singer. And I sing too, but they always thought that, yo, she's going to sing. No, I'm not going to sing. One day I'm going to do it. One day. Y'all ain't ready. That's going to be on one of our lax days. I got some videos on YouTube. If you Google Crew Girl Order, that was the group I was with Public Enemy. It's some videos still up. And then I got Cleo Jones was actually my MC name. So if you look Cleo Jones music, I'm going to see if I can find a link and add it to my page. We have to do that when I'm in my chill mode. When I'm just on here random. You got beats? I ain't doing music no more. My baby doing music. My oldest daughter, she does music. My oldest daughter plays several instruments. She sings. She make her own beats. She rhyme. She oh my God, we had did this one song about like a year or two ago, I believe. I don't even want to put the song out. I ain't even finished my verse. Because she ate me up. I was like, oh, wait a minute. How you going to come on my song and try to demolish me? I'm the mama. I'm the mama. I don't even want to put my verse on here. We going to find something. I'm going to just do the hook. Her flow was so nasty on it. I was like, oh, God. I'm old. I retired. Tag you it. I can't. Listen. Not at the retreat. We might do something at the retreat because we're going to be relaxed. I would do something at the retreat because one of my original members from the group, Shanika Marie, the one that I had on here that was promoting her album, we used to be in a group together. It used to be me, her, and 3 other girls. It started out with 5 of us. So Chuck D, real quick. Y'all always get me distracted. Chuck D from Public Enemy, because some of y'all don't be knowing when I say Chuck D. Chuck D from Public Enemy, Fight the Power. Okay. He put a female group together. He was a really great friend of mine. I've known him for a very long time. And he was wanting to put a female group together. We were talking one day, and I was like, I know a lot of women who do music. I was not even doing music then. I like to dress girls. I was like, let me dress you. Let me let you look cute. Come wear this. That was me. I wasn't really doing much of that. But I was talking to him, called some of my friends together, pulled them together. And I was looking for a female that was similar to Lauryn. Or that had the content that a Lauryn Hill would have. And I couldn't find nobody. So everybody was like, but you do poetry, you know how to do, why don't you do it? And I was like, no, that ain't my career. But I got pushed in. But me being me, I researched. I was like, I hit one of my homeboys as like a dope. I'm so mad he not doing music no more. He was just a phenomenal MC. Sat down with him. He kept helping me do certain things, figure out how I could say everything I wanted to say and get it into the music the way I want to deliver and still be myself. And went on tour and did a whole lot of stuff. And I've been that person, and I know that it's got all to do with your chart, y'all. I'm not playing. But I'm very intentional too. So when I go into something, I'm super intentional. So with the music, I was intentional. I still had my clothing stores. I was running clothing stores at 21, 22. So it was like I had my stores open, and I was like, okay, well, since I'm thinking it wasn't going to take a lot out of me, since you want this group together, I'm going to be in this group. We're first talent show we got into, we won this studio session. We won some studio time with one of the local studios. Daggone went there. Then they were trying to get us to go on tour back then with like T.I. and what was the group that Lil Wayne was in? Something with Lil Wayne, all of them. And they were completely different than the type of music we was doing. But that was an opportunity that we were going to take out the gate. We hadn't even been doing it that long. The group hadn't even been together that long. But when you have certain energy going on in your house, like I said, I got Rahu in the second house. So Rahu, like, whatever she gonna do that's gonna put her on the front page of stuff. Yes, Cash Money, thank you. And that was when they first was getting started. Whatever she gonna do that's gonna put her in the forefront, I'm gonna make it shine. I'm gonna add expansion. I'm gonna put the light on it. So music, off gate, everything. People was looking at me like, she ain't even been doing music like that. She ain't even been doing this her whole life. I was on the front of newspaper articles. First project out the gate, solo. I'm getting front page articles for our local paper. I'm getting front page articles with things that are going on in our local area. That's how that energy will work in your house, and when you intentional, when you got certain placements, when the universe is on your side and you in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. If that's what you're supposed to be doing, sometimes people be wanting the fame and that ain't your thing. It ain't in your house. It ain't in your chart. It ain't meant for you to be that person. And it's okay. But sometimes, and the crazy part, I'm the type of person that get that type of stuff and I don't want it. I want to be over there in my chair reading. I'm the type of person that when stuff gets, like even with this, it's been building and growing and growing and growing, and it's putting too much pressure on me sometimes. And I feel like I want to retreat. Like, no, I don't want to do this no more. They want too much. They asking me for too much. I ain't answering no more questions. Why they can't go read it? Why you can't push Google? I'm just messing with y'all. I do be feeling like that sometimes, though. Sometimes I'll be like, why they ain't just pick up a book? Did you Google it? Did you look for a book? You have Uranus in the North Node in your second house. Okay, so with that, I have that Uranus too. I have the Uranus too, but I don't think, is it in my second house? I think it's in my second house. So what that second house Uranus does is create unpredictability. So you, like me, will have 10,000 dropped in our account one day, and then the next day it'll be like the refrigerator breakdown, or your car need new tires. You got flat tires on. Look, 3 of your tires is flat. That's what that Uranus energy does. Natural Gemini. It's going to create that unpredictable roller coaster. So some moments in your life, you just be having a downpour of just blessings and abundance, and you ain't even expect it to come. And then all of a sudden, something retarded to happen, and you be like, that don't even fit. Dang. But the key to that is, I tell people this all the time, operate in your 5D consciousness. Always operate and navigate your journey from a higher level of consciousness. Because when you're operating from a higher level of consciousness, you already see it's coming. When things are going too good, things are going too smooth, I'm expect some old craziness. I'm expect some, like now I don't even get frustrated. I might have just had 6 G's in my account, and then somebody need to borrow 4. Oh, okay. And now that somebody better be my mama or my babies. But that's the type of thing that would happen. And I'll be okay with that. Like, I'm so fluid with it now because I understand it. I understand it. So understanding what that Uranus, it don't matter where Uranus is sitting in your houses. It's all about the planet. It's the planet of suddenly. So suddenly you, like if it's in your 8th house, let's say that, or 7th house, suddenly you was married and didn't nobody know, and they be like, damn, was you dating? When did that happen? You would just pop up. That's me too. I would pop up with a whole live husband. Y'all do not know. Y'all would not even, I used to do it all the time. Pop up with a whole, they be like, when I got married, people was really looking like, what? I could have swore. No. I will pop up with a whole live husband on your ass. I will. And then suddenly you be divorced. When I got divorced, people was like, wait a minute, we thought y'all was the power couple. We thought that we was basing our relationship off of y'all. Y'all was goals. And I was looking like, that ain't what you want to do with your life. Don't do that. Don't set yourself. Don't do that. Don't do it. But it really is that whole unpredictability. If it's in a house where it's about your work and your career, which is 10th house, suddenly you on like fast track career, and then suddenly you get laid off. Suddenly, you know, you're getting an offer and some promotions, or like a pay raise, or suddenly they firing you. Okay, so it's the planet of unpredictability, the planet of it. You don't never understand where it's going, what Uranus is trying to do. Uranus is also, like, if you are into Orishas, the Uranus energy is very similar to Oya. Okay, Uranus is very similar to Oya. So when Oya come in your life, she coming to change and shake some shit up. So you got to think of it like that. It's coming in to shake it up. Shake it up and see what fall out. Oh, we was just trying to see what was going on. We was trying to see where you was at in your life. That's how you got to think of it. It's going to come and shake it up and just throw it on the ground and be like, oh, okay. You good? Just dust that off. That's how Uranus do. I love it, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's because I'm weird. Don't pay me no mind. I love all the prolific planets. The planets that people don't like are the ones that I like. Because I feel like they teach you the most valuable lessons. Yes, like Kali. Yes, absolutely. Come through like with a bulldozer in your life. We pray. We love you too. Yes, let her shake it up. And then just let it fall so she can see. Because that shaking it up is like to make anything that's not serving you go away. It's gonna pull it all out. It's gonna pull it all to the surface. All right. Don't use cafe astrology. I'm sorry, Nessa. Who's asking about a chart? Where do you begin to research and do more? Okay, use astrology.com. I don't like newbies going to anybody else but astrology.com. Use astrology.com. The reason I'm saying it is very simple for you to read. If you decide to pay, I think it's like $20 or $25 for them to give you like a full breakdown of your chart. But I always suggest just get the chart, because it breaks down your degrees. It breaks down what planets are where. If you click on it and then you click on the little chart, it'll actually blow it up and it'll show you the breakdown of where is at, where everything is at. They have a place on there that says Astrology 101. Astrology 101. And when you go to Astrology 101, it will break down each, like what the sun sign is. It'll break down what the meaning of, the first house through the 12th house. It breaks down so much information that's basic and into your understanding. And as you're breaking your chart down, Google it. Y'all be using Google for everything else. Google it, go on YouTube, put in, like, let's say you are a Pisces ascendant. Put in Pisces ascendant. It's going to be a million astrologers that are amazing. Okay? Now, if y'all are looking somebody to go to, because I stopped doing it because I don't have time, it's just too much work. Go to Kateria Knows. Kateria Knows. I'm going to see if I can post her. Where my other phone at? I'm going to screenshot her page and post it on my page right now. Kateria Knows. She's an amazing astrologer. I absolutely love her. Hold on, I got like 500 messages coming through. I'm getting ready to post it on my page right as we speak. She does charge. She is dope. I don't know how much she charged, but she's dope. She's real dope. I love her. And she melanated. Y'all know me. I'm gonna put it for a natal chart. You're welcome. You're welcome. You a Gemini for life. The degrees signify, like, so let's say a planet comes in at a certain degree and then it's in that house for a certain amount of minutes. It's the maturity level. How mature is that particular planet? Also, the effects of that planet is dictated off of where it's sitting at. Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay, so I just posted her on my page, so y'all can see that. I love Soleil. She's so amazing. Okay, so definitely check her out. She's really, really good. She's very thorough. This is specifically what she does. Amazing sister. I love the information that she shares. I've been following her for a minute, and I've just been watching her growth, and it's an amazing thing to see journey wise. But yeah, just pay attention to what's going on in your chart and how it influences you as a business owner, as an artist, as just a human being in general, doing this spiritual journey as a human. All that good stuff. All right, guys, let me jump off of here because I didn't even look at what time it was, and I have a client coming at 9:30, I believe, that I need to get into this work with. All right. I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Stay focused. Stay in your purpose. Get on your journey. Stop BSing. Don't BS no more. No procrastination. That's what this Jupiter is here to teach you. So when you're getting frustrated because things seeming to move a certain way, that's because you procrastinating. Make sure you holding yourself accountable. On your shit. On your shit. All right. Peace, beloveds.